Okay, so we're doing this. Hi, my name is Rachel. I'm a new death doula and an actor, and this is not how I thought I'd be starting my YouTube channel, but here we are. I took a month off my day job, 30 days of leave from my day job in order to, number one, really practice actual true self-care. Number two, learn how to rest. And then this is going to sound contradictory to learning how to rest, but number three, actually set up and build my death doula business. And by that I mean from a legal perspective, from an entity perspective, getting it registered with the Secretary of State, get an EIN for tax purposes, etc. I had all these great plans for all these beautifully curated, scripted, gorgeous YouTube videos, and I will be doing that stuff in the future. Absolutely, I will. But the amount of burnout I was experiencing as I was starting to think about doing this and how I'm going to do it and scripting it and all that stuff, the amount of burnout that I was experiencing through that process was just so overwhelming that the thought of sitting down in front of a camera to do a YouTube channel was too much. It was too overwhelming. It was too terrible. And so it became very clear to me that I needed to take a very large break. I needed to make some major shifts and changes. It's really difficult to make major shifts and changes when you're having to go log on to work every day for 8 hours. And then after that, you have your responsibilities to your household and to yourself and to, the normal tasks of like feeding yourself and keeping yourself alive. And so it became very difficult for me to cultivate the habits, especially the self-care habits that a death doula must have in order to remain a healthy, centered, grounded person in the midst of all of this grief that we help people through, in the midst of literally death and dying all the time, active death and dying. So I took 30 days off work to do that, and it occurred to me a couple of days ago that I should film it, should film this 30-day journey, and so that not only will I have a record of it for myself for later when I want to think back on this time and remember it, but also to show you all what goes into being a death doula, being a new death doula, creating my practice from the ground up, etc. So that's what we're going to do. So, becoming a death doula, chapter 1, self-care. Let's get into it. Outfit change. Step 1, day 1 of how to become a death doula, self-care. The gym. We're going to the rock climbing gym. We're going to go do a physical activity. This is the self-care practice I struggle the most with. I was not raised in a family that prioritized physical health in the way that you have to as an adult in order to keep your body functioning. So like regular exercise was not something that my family did, or it was not a habit that they encouraged. We kind of got all of that through our like extracurricular activities and things as kids, but now as an adult, I don't have like marching band class to make me walk 5 miles a day. So I'm going to the rock climbing gym. We'll see you there. Is it a vlog if you don't vlog in your car? So I have done the physical activity. The endorphins are being made in the brain. I can feel them coursing through my body. Yes, it's true. It works. It's annoying, but it does in fact work. Next up on the agenda is I need to run a couple errands. I got to ship a package. I need to go to the store and get a couple things. And I'm just going to buzz around town, taking care of a couple of little items, miscellaneous items. And then when I get home, we're going to meditate, which is one of my least favorite activities. The self-care part of death doula work is really hard, and whenever I get home and I'm showered and I'm a little less gremlin looking, I'm gonna get into that. So there you go.
Living life every day, late at night, not okay. All I want and I pray. All I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life, have to be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight, gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an x-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate. Better change my mindset, meditate. It's pretty cool that I'm alive and have better days. I could walk, see, hear, I should celebrate. Think I could change my mind, maybe elevate. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. I'm kinda stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do I work hard?
Okay, so it's the next day. I couldn't keep filming yesterday because my mount for my little tripod that holds my phone was in my husband's office and he was taking a nap, and then I was taking a nap, and then we had a friend over for dinner, and then it was time to go to sleep, so, you know, whatever. But sometimes self-care is just doing whatever happens, rolling with the punches, not fighting it, and just not overthinking it. Just kind of go with the flow, do whatever. And this is kind of leading me into the end of this weird little 1 day, 2 day self-care, becoming a death doula vlog, which is that this channel is about death and dying. That's what we do here. This is Good Grief. I am a death doula and an actress, and my whole purpose now, my whole job, my whole reason I'm on the internet, talking to the internet, opening myself up to the people who are on the internet, is to have conversations about death and dying, to open up those fears and those questions and those hesitancies and really dig into them and get to the root of why the West is so afraid of death and dying, why we don't talk about death and dying, why we don't plan for death and dying. As a death doula, I know firsthand and understand the benefits of death planning, of end-of-life planning, of grief planning, of preparing yourself now so that whenever the inevitable happens, whenever death comes for you, comes for your loved one, comes for anybody in your circle that you might know, you are equipped and they are equipped to handle that better than we are now. When I'll go into this more in another video, but when my mom died 7 years ago, I literally Googled, what do you do when your mom dies? And I got tons of great information about like how to put a will into probate and how to close an estate and how to do the taxes of the person who has died. You have to pay income taxes. If they were working, you have to pay their income tax. You have to file income tax for the person who died. I had no idea. I did not know these things. And most importantly, what I really wanted was somebody to say to me, hey, there are no rules and it freaking sucks, but I'm here to walk with you on this path. I'm here to hold your hand here together while you're navigating this grief and this loss of your mother. I'm here to help you. I'm here to be here for you, a safe place, a non-judgmental place to talk about death and dying. So that's what we do here. Welcome to Good Grief. Welcome to my YouTube channel. We talk about death and dying, and it's gonna be good and sad and funny and weird and awkward and uncomfortable, and we're gonna lean into all of it. And we're gonna figure out how to do it together. So I hope you stick around. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.